Hey, what's up? Brian here with the Holy Roller playing craps on a cruise to win a free cruise. Got some free cruise offers in the mail. These just came in. I'm going to show you how I book them, how I choose them right here. Let's go.
Welcome to the Holy Roller, where it's all about playing craps and winning free cruises. I'm going to show you what it's all about, so let's get rolling.
All right, as I said, I got these free cruise offers in the mail. They come in the mailbox, and this one, for example, comes with $50. Can you see that? $50 worth of free play, and it comes with a code that you can redeem, and you choose from any of these dates. And let's see this one if it has any free play. This one, nope, complimentary stateroom for two. No free play with this one, but it has different dates to choose from. So you can also check, if you don't get the postcards in the mail, you can check, I have the computer open here. I'm gonna show you how you can find out where your cruise offers are if you haven't received them in the mail. But let's go to clubroyaleoffers.com. You'll be able to type in your last name and your crown and anchor number, and you'll be able to see your cruise offers. And you can scroll down and see all the different offers you have and search an itinerary. And you can see this one has some for this month, like an 8-night here. And then it also has some for in the future. Here's one for August 28th, an Alaskan cruise out of Seattle on the 28th of August. And so then I could check my wife's offers and do the same thing. We could see her offers here. This is the same one. And look, it actually has that same one, the one from the 15th of April, the 8-night. And let's see if the other one's there. Yes, there's the other one. So these match up. And so we can have 4 people that could be on this, because these are stateroom for 2, and she could book a room and I could book a room. Now, what I'm kind of doing is looking for the same dates and the same offers that she has and I have to see if we can have, because I get a room for 2, she gets a room for 2. We can either get double points for that, and I have another video that you can see that talks about that to really rank up and get double points. So watch that video if you're interested in that. But also, not only can we get double points if we go and she books one and I book one, but we can also take 2 people with us when we go. In other words, I would book a room and take a person. She would book a room and take a person. And so I really want to see if we match up those dates. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to print this out right here, and then I'll show you what I do next after that. Oftentimes what I'll do is I'll print them out like this, and then I'll get a highlighter and I'll just highlight the ones that match. And basically what I do is I go through and I highlight all the ones that match on both sheets. You can see I have that one there, and I also have it here. Whoops, I also have it here. I wonder, do I have that one, the 416? Oh yeah, I have that one too. So then we just go through, highlight the ones that we do have together. Like for example, this top one, you can see that she just has the 17th, and I have the 17th. I also have 717. So I would only highlight the ones that match, and then that way we could choose from there. All right, so I found 2 different cruises that did match up. And so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna jump over to royalcaribbean.com and then look and see how much that would cost for us to do that complimentary cruise, because all you have to do is pay taxes and port fees. Let me show you how to find out what the taxes and port fees are. Now let's go over and just find the cruise that we were looking at so that we can figure out how much it costs for each one of those offers to see which one might be worth it. All right, so the first one we're going to do is let's do that Alaska one. Alaskan cruise, it's out of Seattle on the 28th. All right, so we're going to find a cruise. Let's go to the port. That is Seattle. So we could just find Seattle, and the cruise dates August 28th. And let's see what pops up there. And it is, this is it right here, the 28th. All right, let me zoom in on that so you can see. So that's going to be $256.96 per person. Let's see how much that would be if we actually booked that one. So let's see, that would be the August 28th. Yep, that's it. Let's select that date. What is this value of this offer is what we're trying to see, and how much it would cost us. All right, so we're going to do 1 stateroom, and we're going to do 2 people there, and we are going to select an interior. Although I have the ocean view, Let's check the interior and see how much that offer is, even if it is the least expensive, because that's if you pick your room. But let's see what it would be. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be around $1,600. And it would be for two people, it would be $513.92. So we could be on that cruise for $513. And that's the value of that one. Let's look at the value of the one that I was given, the offer that I had. That would be an ocean view. So let's just check that value really quick. All right, now let's do the same thing with the least expensive. And this is usually not a good room, but at least we're on the ship is the way I would look at it. Now, we won't be on one of these rooms because we'll actually be able to pick our cabin based on what the casino has available. But yeah, $2,000 here. So what that means is for this one, I would probably bring a bankroll of about $2,000 on this cruise to try to win another cruise. And so, but look at this, if it was, and that's $500 for two of us. But if we did this for one person, like if you're ever cruising solo, you still have to pay a premium. So if you did one person in a room, the price, you can see the price drastically goes up. And just for that one, that was like 1,600, I think, for the interior. Even if we select the least expensive balcony in this scenario, you're looking at around 1,600 still. It's actually a little bit more expensive to cruise solo in this way. And so, but the thing about it is see the solo is, instead of the 500, you only have to pay for one person. Now, when you get a free cruise offer and you just want to go in a cabin, a stateroom, even though it's a stateroom for two, if there's only one person in that stateroom, you don't have to pay the double taxes or the double occupancy. All you have to do is pay that $256 here, and you'd be on that cruise. Now, the Alaskan cruises are a little bit more expensive. So let's check out that other one. All right, this one is in April, so a little bit sooner, and that's going to be out of Miami. And we're going to do the number of nights. Let's do, there was an 8 nights. So let's select that and see the results for that and see if we could find that one. There's a 6, 7, 8 night. Is that on April 15th? Yep, there it is. All right. So just that right there. Let's see, April 15th. Let's select that one there. And when we select that one, we're going to do the same thing and see how much it would cost. But for this one, let's do the ocean view, because I have an ocean view for that one just to see the value. So let's go here and two people, and let's see, we will select the ocean view. And so 8 night Southern Caribbean or a 7 night Alaskan cruise. Let's pick the least expensive here. And let's check the price here. The price is, yeah, about the same price, an extra day, but I think right here the taxes and port fees for two people are less expensive than one person on that Alaskan cruise. So both of us can be on this cruise for a total of $238. I don't know if you can see that. I could zoom it in so you can see that. $238 is the taxes and port fees on that. So that one's, I think, a 8. It's one more night, and it is half the price pretty much. But really it has to do with do you want to go to the Caribbean or do you want to go to Alaska? Now, the reason why the port fees are different is because the ports that they go to and the taxes for the price, but also the port fees, that's the variable. So going out of the northeast of the United States and going into Alaska, those are going to be a little bit higher. And I would say probably about $250 to $290 per person for the taxes and port fees out of there. But then going out of Florida, Texas, Los Angeles, going into the Caribbean, you're going to find taxes and port fees for about $100 to $150. So definitely less expensive. And a lot of times when people want to go on a cruise, they want to go to the warmer weather and the pools and the beaches. However, the Alaskan cruise is definitely something that I would always recommend to get on an Alaskan cruise and get that on your bucket list. You know how they say everything's bigger in Texas? Well, everything's bigger than that in Alaska. I mean, Alaska looks at Texas and says, oh, that's a nice little cute little state. So basically what I do when I pick the cruise that we finally want to choose, I'll give them a call here and I'll have my reference code ready. I'll have my Crown and Anchor number ready. And then once I pick that, all I have to do is pay the taxes and port fees. I think a deposit online, if you were gonna do a deposit for 5 night or less, don't quote me, but I think it's pretty much about $200 for 2 people. But once you go to a 6 night or longer, then it's a $500 deposit. But you don't have to pay the deposits when you have a free cruise offer. So for example, instead of having to pay $500 for that Caribbean one, we would just have to pay the $230 something to be booked on that cruise. Well, I hope this video was informative, and it's always good to see it over and over so that when you have to do it, it comes easier the more you do it. And if you'd like to know more about playing craps on a cruise to win a free cruise, watch this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you would, but watch this video, and we hope to see you cruising and rolling on a craps table soon. See ya. Watch this video. Subscribe. See ya for reals. Bye.